know what a rain chain is? This is a decorative downspout alternative, and as it rains, the water travels down this chain, spinning around and around all the way down the chain until it hits the ground. The rain chain works really well. Water does travel down the chain, and it will end up on the ground. Some people put lights on this at night, and it really is pretty cool because it glimmers as the water drips down through the chain. It just shines and shines. But just like any other downspout, it must have drainage away from the home. Remember, we've said it so many times, the downspout drain is the most important drain in the rainwater drainage system. There are several ways you could attach the rain chain to the ground. Some people put it into a catch basin. We're showing an example with a 12-inch culvert pipe, and this is probably the best drainage for any rain chain. So where can you find 12-inch culvert pipe? Honestly, the best place to pick this up is from a road construction site. Usually these guys are throwing away small, 6 to 8 foot pieces of this pipe, and if you just ask the foreman, they'll be happy to give you one of these pieces, and you can save a whole bunch of money versus trying to buy it. You can also use the large 12 by 12 catch basin. This will work fine, but be prepared to spend about $60 to $65 just for that basin. Let's start by cutting the piece of culvert pipe. I'm using a Sawzall to cut this pipe. It's very easy to cut. You could use a circular saw. You could even use a hacksaw, but try to cut this as straight as possible. So on this job, there's actually 3 downspouts that have been changed over to the rain chains. 2 here on the back porch and 1 in the front, but they're all the same. And we do need drainage away from the home. So you can see the trench, that's the discharge for the water to leave this area and be carried away. Once you've cut your pipe to length, we need to use a 4-inch hole saw to drill a hole in the culvert for the outlet. Try to be about 4 inches from the bottom. Okay, let's connect the discharge line to this culvert. This is 4-inch corrugated pipe. Remember that we've drilled a 4-inch hole. And what we do is we just kind of put a slice in the pipe and slide it directly into the culvert. The rain chain will bring the water down into the basin. And as that water level rises, it will drain out through the outlet line. So we need to finish those connections. This is the discharge going out to the street. One thing that's very important is to make sure you have good downhill flow away from the area. As we hook this up, you can see that trench goes deeper and deeper. Lastly, we're going to backfill all around that culvert, and then we'll add the gravel, and this is ready to go. Before you add the gravel, take a piece of filter cloth and cover the outlet. Use a zip tie to make that tight around the outlet. Pour your gravel, center your chain, and that's it. Let's take a look at a complete install. This one is down in Tampa, Florida, but they're all the same, and I think you'll really enjoy how this sets up and how easy this really is to do.
Hey, good morning. Chuck here at appledrains. If you've got a rain chain, you know what that is. Rain chain comes off of the gutter, and you can see it right here. Beautiful ornamental downspout. And as water comes down the gutter, it just trickles around this thing and glimmers and shines. Really cool. But simple to install, but you need some type of drainage for this type of a system. What I suggest is you find some culvert pipe. This is 12-inch culvert, cut off about a foot or so. Dig your trench, and what we're going to do is put gravel in here, but we need to have a place for this to go after it fills up with water, because it'll definitely go down into the ground, but once it's full, it's going to overflow, and you don't want that back on your foundation. So we've already installed the discharge line, and basically we're going to drill a 4-inch hole right here and hook up this discharge line to that, and then we'll fill this with gravel. Really great little project for the do-it-yourselfer. So using your 4-inch hole saw, just drill a hole right through it. You should end up with a hole, nice 4-inch hole, and then we're going to go ahead and set that pipe, cut it to length, and slide it right inside of here. Basically just extend it over top of your culvert, cut it, and then slice this. That way you're able to slide it inside your hole. So you should end up with something like this. Now we're going to pack the dirt back around the outside and put gravel inside to help it drain and to help hold it. So there you have a good discharge for your rain chain. As you can see, comes up off the gutter. Real cool looking thing when it rains. Water just shines and glimmers. A little bit more gravel to help hold it down and to help it drain, but wow, real simple project. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.
Visit our website for the most complete how-to library on the web. Need help with your project? Try our live help. Video conferencing via Skype. We can answer any question, help with planning, how to install, and where to get parts, help with cost, and so much more. Oh, and if you'd like us to consult directly on a project, we are now available nationwide for installation and consulting. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drainage, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.